saved doesn't mean you stop struggling. Here's what 5.5 years with Christ looks like for me. I've been walking with Christ now for 5.5 years. There has been many highs and lows, many ups and downs. I've fallen, I've compromised, I have made mistakes. But you know what this means? Falling doesn't mean failing. This means that I am learning and I am growing on this journey. Proverbs 24 verse 16 says, "For a righteous man may fall 7 times and rise again, but the wicked shall fall by calamity." This verse gave me so much hope because God still calls us righteous. God still calls us righteous and knows that even though we are on this path with Him, we are growing, we are learning, and there is so much that He is teaching us, and He knows that we're going to fall. God didn't give up on me. He's not giving up on you too. I used to think I was so strong until I was hit with temptation, until my heart was broken, until things started hitting me left, right, and center. God showed me that it's not in my strength that I'm going to quote unquote succeed on this walk, but it's through Him. It's by relying on Him. It's by relying on His strength. It's in Him that we are strengthened. Romans 7 is one of the realest chapters. Paul talks about how he struggled with sin, yet he's the one who wrote majority of the New Testament. He's someone we look up to. He's someone who was living in sin and then still fell short even when he came to Christ. There has been many times I have stumbled, lacked boundaries, struggled with these things. This is a part of the journey. We are learning and we are growing. But you know what? I didn't give up because God didn't give up on me. He helped me. He steered my journey. He steered the wheel, the vehicle of my life. And I realized in these moments, actually, I needed God. I needed Him. And actually, these low moments, these times where I stumbled, these times where I fell, actually drew me closer and closer to God and strengthened me even more. Righteousness isn't about never failing. It's about always getting back up. May I remind you of the story of David. David sinned. David fell. But guess what? The Bible records David as having a heart for God, a man after God's own heart. That tells us that God sees our heart. God sees our intentions. God sees that we're going to fall. God sees that we're going to stumble. But it's us getting back up. That's the main thing. It's us drawing closer to God and growing and learning from our mistakes and allowing God to be the driver, allowing God to steer our vehicles, allowing God to steer our ships. My relationship with God has definitely matured. I can say that for a fact. If I look back on 3 to 2 years ago, things that I did, things that I allowed, things that I compromised on, I'd like to think I would never do those things now. But you know what? It's about being honest with yourself, honest with God in this journey, allowing Him to guide you, allowing Him to transform you from within out. And also being more aware of your weaknesses, being more aware and acknowledging them, being honest about them, and showing others, showing yourself, showing God that it doesn't matter that you've fallen. The fact that you got back up is what matters. So I just want to encourage you, if you feel like you are failing, if you feel like you are failing God, you haven't failed Him. Get back up. His arms are wide open for you. You are a fighter. You are a warrior. And listen, this journey with Christ is not easy. I'm not going to sugarcoat that, but you are a fighter and you've got this and God is with you.